Welcome everybody! Today we're going to be investigating a new Korean Ahri build. The first time I saw it was on a Chovy VOD, and when I looked at it I was like, what the hell are you smoking, bro? But it actually is legit. So this is the build right here. It's Roa into Liandry's into Riftmaker. So why are these items strong on Ahri? Well, it starts off with Rod of Ages. This is an item that's the replacement of Malignance or Blackfire Torch or Ludens. The reality is, Ahri doesn't necessarily need an offensive early game item because she is not really playing to maximize her lane pressure most of the time anyway. So this allows her to take a little bit more of a defensive option, and the passive of her regenerating a lot of resources plus the amount of flat HP that she gets actually really benefits her, especially in the harder lanes, the ones that massively burst her, or the lanes that she can actually struggle to get poked out by. So the control mages or the heavy assassins, this item is actually really good at minimizing their lane power onto the Ahri. A lot of base HP that you're going to be getting is going to make it practically impossible for you to die, mainly because of the fact that you got so much mobility in your kit, and now with all of that health combined of it, you're actually going to be staying alive quite heavily. And since Ahri has the ability to skirmish really well, grab up a lot of kills or assist, what's going to happen is that the value of Dark Seal suddenly goes way, way up. And this means that it's much easier for you to keep your stacks. And with all of the HP that you're going to be building inside of these items, and you keeping up your stacks, you're actually going to be able to somewhat leverage the fact that you don't get that raw AP that you otherwise would be buying in the other items, but you're going to make up for that because of the fact that you're going to keep all of your Dark Seal stacks, which is so easy to obtain on Ahri anyway. So why are Liandry's and Riftmaker good? Well, it's of course the double percentage stacking increase onto these items, which makes it quite good. But it's quite good because Ahri can go in and out, extend the fights, which means that Riftmaker gives a lot of value. And same with Liandry's, you're going to have such an easy time stacking up these passive bonus damaging increases. And it also allows you to play a lot more aggressive when it comes to these dives. You don't necessarily need that one shot most of the time anyway, because of the fact that you're going to be fishing for charms. A charm is a kill if you're together with your team. Now, there's a few things to note. We are also going to be running Lucidities with this build. Why Lucidities? Well, Roa and Liandry's does not give any haste, and you do need some haste as Ahri. So Lucidities boots is the boots of choice. We also see that we have a very cheap build. It's super cheap. Roa's cheap, Lucidities cheap, so we can invest all of that gold into hitting the spikes earlier comparatively towards the enemy. So we're going to be reaching our 2-item spikes usually a little bit earlier than the enemy champions. This build also allows us to side lane a little bit better because we're going to be getting a little bit more tanky, which means that we can sometimes take up that extra next side lane wave, which is going to allow us to get better tempo rotating into different parts of the map. So, is this build always the best build to go for? No, it's not. There's going to be situations where this build's not optimal. Sometimes you want burst. If you play with the Vi, it can sometimes be a lot better to just nuke that one key enemy champion. Or if you're solo AP, this may not be the best build to go for. But if you are double AP or you are playing versus a very aggressive laner or a heavy lane matchup, this build is definitely the best one to go for. The goal is to stay alive, get a lot of HP. Usually you always get yourself a Dark Seal with it, which is easy to stack up. You can usually upgrade this one into a Mage as well. You're always going to be getting the Lucidities, even into champions like Syndra, unless the Merc's value is so incredibly high that you actually need it. You can then finish this off with whatever item that you want. If you run a full stack Mage, Rabadon's very strong. If you get a lot of extra AP in your team, Void Staff is really good. If you feel like you're going to need extra defensive items because of whatever reason, you can also do that, but sometimes that may be a little bit overkill. But it can sometimes be good to preserve your fully stacked Magi's or Dark Seal if you have it. So I was doing some digging, right, and looked at all of the pro players that were starting to build these items. And it looks like Tarzan was actually, funnily, the jungler that bought these items first. So very interesting that he bought it first. And I think after that we see Karis do it. We see another Korean guy. I think it's a Korean at least. I'm not entirely sure. We see some more Karis, and Karis has really been pushing this, but he's actually playing it with Mercury threats. And this is the Chovy game that I watched versus Silas. It looked decent, didn't look too crazy, but you see that now all the pros are picking up this build. Potentially, they now also have access to Coachless, who knows? Coachless was definitely recommending Rod of Ages heavily as a first item, as one of the best performers onto Ahri. And you see that it's a bit of a trend that's now picking up. Piglet is not Piglet's not on the meta right here. He's going Ludens, which is definitely the worst item on Ahri. Anyways, we've broken down the build right now. Let's take a look at a few games. I'm going to be live commentating, breaking down Ahri's style process. Enjoy, guys. Welcome, everybody. Today we're going to be trying out the Korean new Ahri build in Roa Liandry's Riftmaker. So what makes this build so good? Well, the main reason is health. Health is such a good stat at the moment, and especially with the flat penetration items being a little bit less in value comparatively to what's before. Health is going to be able to give you a lot of extra sustain in the skirmishes, make your fighting a lot easier, a lot safer to push out side lane waves. But one of the most underrated aspects of why people build this stuff is because this actually allows you to buy a Dark Seal, sit on a Dark Seal, and not die because you got 4k HP. So the Dark Seal raw AP is already making up for the fact that you are otherwise investing a little bit more in HP and a little bit less into flat AP and other stats. So that's basically the strategy. We're going to be laning up against Kayle, and we're playing with Kayle Lee Sin. One thing that I'm going to be doing right here is I'm going to nicely try to punish Kayle in the early game. We got ourselves the Electrocute rune page, so we're going to be looking for these short bursty trades. Starting W as well. I might get cheese level 1. Maybe, maybe not. Generally, one thing I like to do is hit one of the melees and then the casters to draw aggro. And what we'll then try to do is we'll try to create some trading windows. So one thing that didn't really go well is I didn't take melee minion aggro in the early game, which made it go a little bit awkward. Overall, this was decent. Nice little trade. We got ourselves another out attack in on the kill right there. And it seems like she opted in for D-Shield. So these short bursty trades are quite good on her. I'm going to be taking the Q level 2. We're missing a lot of farm. That's unfortunate. It's okay. And we're going to now try to harass her in the turret. So yeah, these minions that I'm missing is really bad. Very, very, very bad. Going to be hitting the turret a bit. We hit her on the Q. We're going to zone her off the creeps here. Hit her whenever she's going to go for the minions. And that means that she's kind of forced to drop a few creeps. So we're at the same CS score because I dropped a lot of minions. And now we're going to get a nice little ward out. If we hit everything, we would be in a great spot. We're going to try to get a little bit of push here. Once again, I'm not managing the minions that well with my alt attacks. I think I can do a slightly better job. It's fine though. We blame it on first game of the day. And we're going to try to continuously harass the Kayle in the tower. So we might get ganked by the Lee Sin. But that's okay. In that case, we're going to draw a lot of pressure away from the Nunu. And give a lot of information towards the rest of my team. We did spot the Lee Sin right there. We'll put an extra point in Q. Level 4 is actually a really big Ahri spike, because from that point we can look to play a little bit more aggressive on the wave. Very nice Q right there. And we're slowly building a CS lead even after we've missed a lot of creeps. So, there's a little bit of a skirmish happening right now. I've got first move. This is good for us. I'm going to be nuking the wave. And it looks like we got ourselves now a nice play up on the top side scuttle. Hitting the turret whenever we can, of course. And we got ourselves Nami ganked. And we got ourselves our first plate already. So, even though we've missed a lot of minions, we are doing an amazing job building out the CS advantage. And we're just going to keep this kill pushed up in the lane. So one of the things that I now got to be a little bit careful of is another Lee Sin gank. This is a potential gank timer after his reset. Holy moly, the amount of minions I'm missing is actually very criminal. She is gonna definitely try to hit that. We missed it, unfortunately. That's fine. We did not have some more creeps. Thankfully, the strategy is good, even though the execution can be a little bit better. And with the Roa build, it's usually the best into champs that are, really good at poking you out, or like champs that are very, high burst oriented damage because you get a lot of HP. But in general, it's, I think, a very unique R build. Okay, we denied her another creep, and we're slowly building up towards a 10 CS advantage. I should be at 20 already, but it's fine. We're going to try to continuously harass her, make her drop some creeps in the turret. Looks like the Lee Sin's onto the dragon. We're going to reach 6 on this wave. Okay, Lee Sin gives it up. Smart man. And we denied her another creep. And we're just going to do the exact same thing. The longer this lane goes, the better it is for me. Because of the fact that I can just harass her very hard. Even though we do want to probably be playing Grubs real soon. So potentially I can actually look for a reset here. I'll just reset right here so we're ready to fight at the Grubs. I think it's smarter. So when building the Roa, right, you can go for offensive or defensive component first. I'm going to go offensive because I'm in offense mode, not in defense mode versus the kill. So that means I'm going to be opting in for the blasting wand right here. And we see that the Nunu does an amazing job playing onto the grubbies. That's the right thing. And we're going to now nicely actually contest the Lee Sin because we don't want to give them anything for free because we're in offense mode. We're going to be playing into the enemies, not away from them. So I'm going to now try to find myself a very creative angle right here because I know that I want to be fighting here. And we find a beautiful, beautiful pickup. And it's crazy that she's not dead, by the way. Did she flash? Maybe she flashed. I think I overchased a bit onto the Trist. Regardless, I'm gonna fix bot lane wave. Yeah, I think I overchased a bit. That's on me. So skirmishing could have been a little bit better. But we are now gonna nicely take care of the bot lane wave. And she completely ran it, trying to fix the wave state. So we'll just now take a reset while my Vayne can fix the wave state for herself. Nunu fixed mid lane wave. Shout out to the Nunu. And I'll just now base. And I'm going to be grabbing up the Lucidities. Lucidities is really good on this Roa Ahri build. Because the fact you get extra haste. Because Roa and Liandry's doesn't really give haste. So getting the Lucidities gives you a lot of haste that you otherwise don't get. And the extra bonus is of course also nice. And it's also good to not instantly finish Roa, because the earlier you finish Roa, the earlier you're going to get the level upgrade. And you usually want to get that a little bit later because of the fact that... I'm sleeping. You usually want to get a little bit later because of the fact that you can then get more value from the actual level up spike. Because it's so much harder to reach 16 comparatively to 14 or 15. So we're going to try to harass her a little bit onto the minions. Kills an out-attack oriented champ. I don't need prio for anything right now. So I'm going to play it a little bit slower. I'm going to have the wave slightly closer towards my side. And we're just going to be zoning her off with these abilities. And we see that the Nunu is now ganking. I wanted to walk back and actually bait the kill in. But she didn't fall for the bait, probably because she had vision. And therefore, Nunu died, unfortunately. Still okay. Not sure what that guy's doing, but that's a free kill right there. Thank you very much. And we're going to now nuke one more wave. And what we're going to do is we're going to hard push this with the first Q. And then on our next Q, we can clear the entire minion wave. So that's a nice wave clear trick from Ahri. If you actually... Oh my god, that's disgusting. Talking about wave clear. Regardless, right? That's a nice wave clear trick on Ahri. If you getting towards the point where you get towards your wave clear breakpoint. If I got a lot of AP right now, so I can do it at level 7, 4 points Q. Otherwise, you got to do it at 5 points Q, level 9. Game stat looks to be quite good here. Right. Very nice stuff. And we get ourselves a nice double trouble on bot. Really good situation. And it all happened because of the fact that we contested the enemies knowing that we were stronger than them. You want to play into the enemies when you're stronger. You don't want to be trading. But if you're weaker, that's when you want to be trading. And the enemies had a good idea. They just, fell victim to the fight. So since my bot lane's so far ahead, and since we got a Shen top, I don't know why not my team is full muted. Always full mute, guys. That's my recommendation. So my bad that I didn't do it earlier. So we want to be playing bot side because we got a Shen and we got ourselves a winning bot lane. So it's very important for us to play bot. I'm not going to be moving towards bot lane right now. No one's answering to me on mid. So we're just going to be nicely playing up on mid here. Orange going to TP. Nice chunk. And we're going to be hard pushing the next wave instantly again. Constantly forcing the enemies to respond to me. Gotta be a bit careful with Lee Sin around. I'm gonna try to bait this guy's time. I did so successfully. Now Kill's moving mid here. Betting some more of this guy's time. Beautiful. And look what happens on the bot lane in the meantime. We're gonna reset real soon for the Roa. Gonna be zoning her away right here. So I'm gonna keep my control ward. I don't want to lose my control ward for free. Nice clearly wave with 1Q. Seems to be some stuff happening onto top side right here. So we can potentially lean up into the shadows. That was disgustingly timed actually. I was hesitating. So that's on me. Okay, besides that we did a decent job. I just shouldn't have hesitated earlier. Okay. Okay, so we did a pretty decent job in the end on the skirmish. I was just hesitating at the beginning, so cannot hesitate. You got a little bit of CC chain that you want to follow up upon. But I missed the window and therefore my abilities went straight to Narnia. But regardless, we're in a really good position right now. And we'll just nicely reset, get our item spike. And since we are now so far ahead, I'm going to feel comfortable building the Magi. So I got a lot of raw base HP anyway. I got 2k HP at this point in the game. Who's going to kill me with my R, you know? So I'm going to nicely push mid right here. That's a little bit of a fight that I do not really want to be taking. Fight's very deep. I'm just going to be taking the mid turret with 6 grips right here. Gotta make sure that my utmost priority right now is staying alive. Oh, staying alive is the most important thing to do. So I'm not going to take crazy risks. There's no need to do so. The next neutral objective is looking to be the dragon. So we're going to be pinging the dragon. I want to be fighting around that with my R. It's going to be very powerful for me to do. Any just general skirmish that we're going to be taking into the enemies is winning for us. As long as we land our abilities. And, fuck me, I missed another cannon. That's criminal, no? We're going to be hitting the rest of the turret. We have to R there, unfortunately. So I greeted for the turret. I wasted my R, and now I don't have R for the next objective fight. Okay, we cleared the wave a little bit. We baited this guy's jump. We gotta make sure that we do not die. So it's pretty fucking bad that I don't have R now. Like, how can I fight without R? Sorry, guys. My bad. I'll just reset right now. And I'm gonna be getting up. So it's definitely not the best item to buy. But it's just the first thing that came to my mind. Otherwise, I have to get the haunting guys, you know. So I'll just get a bit of extra move speed, a bit of extra haste. It's fine. Definitely not the best item, but yeah. It's just the first thing. I had to be back on the map. I had to do some calculations. Maybe double amp Ruby was the buy. I'm not sure. But since I'm back on the map right now, we can instantly play onto the waves. We want to swap up the lane assignments real soon with the boys. Okay. We need to push mid lane wave. One more wave before we can play Drake. At least there's no reason to like not push this mid lane wave, because otherwise we give the enemies an opportunity to make a counter play if they can push the wave in first. So I do want to swap up the lane assignments with the Vayne real soon. Holy moly. That Yana does more damage than me. Okay. I missed the return on my Q. Okay, I gotta make sure I don't die here. Would be an absolute shame without with my stacks. So I'll just take a clean reset. I'll open up top, match the kill. If kill gets turrets, fine. We're now also gonna be opting in for sweeper. Boom, boom. Very nice. And it looks like we're just easily taking control of this game. Yeah, game looks to be going and flowing quite easily. And next item is going to be Liandry's. Liandry's pairs up very nice because it's just flat damage, right? You don't need a lot of AP to deal damage. And also you get a lot of base damage increases. So especially Ahri has decent base damages. Okay. Wait, I went to blue ward. I wanted to sweeper. I don't know why I got blue. Did I misclick? No, I just misclicked. That's funny. Okay, regardless, we're going to keep pushing. And we're going to try to pressure this kill a little bit of this turret. I'm going to get very close. I'm going to force her to sweat. And look how sweaty she is. And now I'm going to make this turret drop all of the creeps. As many as possible. The more I make drop, the more she's going to be losing. And eventually also, the closer the wave's going to get to me, which is going to make it easier for me to push out this one as well, without being in any type of danger. I got myself the vision. I'm in a great position. Lee Sin shows bot. So it's just super free for me like that. And now, we got to be a little bit careful here, because Lee Sin's got no other job than potentially fight. So it looks like there's a fight happening on mid right now, which means we can push in one extra wave. The deeper we can push, the more tempo we can generate. Kill gets level 12. She's starting to get a little bit stronger. And now gotta ask ourselves the question, what's the next neutral objective we want to fight on? Because we need to progress the game. We can also play mid into top. That's kind of something that I'd like to do. We got bot tier 2, mid tier 2 already. So top is the next play. We also see that next neutral objective will be Atakan and the dragon towards bot side. So soon I want to swap up the lane assignments together with the Shen. Okay, we got out the R. That's all we need. We kept my own R, so we're chilling. I don't want to commit too deep. Because I don't want to die, but I guess I didn't get an R reset there. Maybe because I didn't hit someone. Maybe I inted that fight. I'm not sure. Anyway. Really good play. Oh, we can stick around for the tier 3. But actually, yeah, I should match team tempo. Always match team tempo. He's dead. Maybe we just end the game. Yep. Game's won. So very clean, solid, fundamental Ahri gameplay, really. That's it. That's all to it. There's not much more to it, guys. Really decent game. Alright, we're going to be doing another game of the Ahri Roa Riftmaker Liandry's build. And in this game, we're going to be facing off against Orianna. Now, a lot of people struggle versus champions like Orianna. Why? Because of the fact that Orianna outranges you. Of course, have insane poke in the lane. And it's just a very oppressive lane bullying. You're, as a medium range champion, quite vulnerable to this type of champs. They got a Blitzcrank. We got to be careful we don't get invaded upon. We're going to be muting all real quick. And yeah, there's a certain strategy that we need to apply to play into these type of champions. And that strategy is what I like to call offense as defense. Okay, we need to be trying to get the push, force them to respond to the wave, which is going to allow us some freedom and some space in the lane to dodge out upon their abilities and potentially deny some trading windows from them. That's the main thing we're going to try to do. That does mean that we got to be a little bit careful for ganks. So we can potentially opt in for a nice little early ward. We're going to try to do that. Let's hope Blitzcrank's not in the bush. Otherwise, we're struggling. So nice. We get a nice little early ward. And we're going to try to get up some space back up in the lane here. See what the Orianna's cooking up. And we're going to be doing a little bit of trading, which is quite fine for me. She's going to be getting hit by a lot of minions here. So this is okay, because what I can do as Ahri is I can actually tempo reset after a third wave, and I'm very happy if that happens. So we're going to be nicely dodging out on that ability right there. We're going to try to get a little bit of push back here. We're going to pop pots quite early. As you can see right now, we are in a pretty good spot. In which that we got a slight minion advantage. We're going to try to keep up the minion advantage right now. Unfortunately, we got hit by the Orianna Q right there. We missed our Q ourselves, so that was pretty bad. But we did get the electric proc back upon her. So she has no cookies, and therefore these trades are kind of okay for me. We're going to be reaching the level 3 a little bit earlier here. We're going to be completely fine investing some mana into this, because I'm really happy just actually looking to get a nice little reset after this. So we're going to be dodging out on that, put an extra point in Q, and then we're going to be nicely looking for the tempo reset right here. So amazing early start for me, and because of all the heavy trading, I'm in a really good spot, and I'm really happy that I reset earlier than her, because I can use this and invest this in a push. And I'm not going to lose a single creep. She's also forced to reset. And I can now grab up the slow push, deny her some minions. Puts us in a great position. You see that this lane, it was very volatile. But we did an amazing job regardless right here. She's also going to be losing the cannon minion, it looks like. And as you can see right now, I've got myself the push. Dodging out on her spell. I should have held the abilities there, so not the best ability usage, my bad. It's okay though. We're gonna dodge out on that. Since we're a level up, we're quite happy trading. She's also got no refill, so even though I messed up a trade right there, I'm in a pretty good spot. The unfortunate thing is that Rengar does have himself 2 kills. Nice little trade upon the Ori. And we're in a pretty okay spot right now. Okay, we dodged out upon that. And now we can look to pressure a little bit more. So we got the level up advantage. We're going to ward topside for safety and security reasons. And since she's now forced to invest her abilities onto that point right there, we can instantly grab up the push with our next Q rotation right now. We landed the abilities on top of her, and even though that she's going to be reaching level 5 real soon, we're going to be in a completely fine position once again, just heavy pushing, forcing her to respond, and yada 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 yada. And now she's constantly responding, and she's going to be in a bit of trouble. We'll reset onto the Lucidity boots right here, and I once again have the earlier reset in her. She's now going to be getting an extra wave, but that's no problem, because I can now turn this extra wave into once again push prying. You see that she is now slowly dropping creeps comparatively towards me when it comes to the CS score, and this is quite good, even though that this is a matchup that isn't widely considered as super favorable. I nuked the wave right there. Okay, at least I got that. So I can now start hitting the minions a bit. Get a little bit of a push priority into her. I don't really have to hard push this, because I don't need to get deep vision, because I simply got no wards. I'm just going to deny her a few creeps while grabbing up the slow push. Keep the casters alive. Casters are quite important, since they deal the most amount of damage. And we're actually getting through this lane quite effectively. And this next wave is going to be quite important for me. We just juked out on her spells. Once again, oh my god, I missed the creep. Once again, she's got no abilities right here. Or no potions, I mean. So really nice Q right there. Baiting out the spells here. And she lost the cannon. Okay. So they did get me there. I did not expect the Blitz to be so... Yeah, annoying actually. I thought with double boots, R and Flash, I would easily get out. But, well, Blitz proved me wrong there. Alright. Nice play by him. So we're going to get Darksteel. Darksteel is really good with this build. And what we're going to see as well is that, in general, with this build, you're going to be completely fine versus these type of champions, because I'm going to eventually get myself some regeneration. Because the Blitzcrank invested so much in mid, he actually gets himself the Jinx guild. So, onto this wave. Very similar story. We are going to be building up a slow push right now. Gotta be a bit careful without Flash and R. Rengar shows Bolt. Very nice Q. And that's the benefit of having the space up in the lane right here. Constantly pushing her in. Forcing her to respond. And now we can invest this into a little bit of top lane vision here. This Rengar shows up on... Oh, that's what I thought. We got the fucking Blitzcrank around again. I'm going to try to bait him in. He's got normal flash, no Hex Flash, so... Maybe he does have Hex Flash, I don't know. At least it's not a... I'm not sure if he Hex Flashed or normal Flashed on me as well. It's fine. So we cannot contest this prio. Which is okay. And we killed the Jinx again. Wait, Blitz. Let's do some more roaming, brother. We gotta sacrifice the creep there. At least take it later. Fake out my movement. Dodge out on our abilities. This fucking Blitzcrank, dude. Doesn't really allow me to play my strategy here. It's fine. Really nice charm. High value. Beautiful kill. And... we got ourselves a nice double. So that was really well played. She thought she could punish me onto that last hit right there, but I used that to kill the creep and instantly get a nice high value charm on top of her. She felt safe because of the fact that there was... Oh, I need to insta reset, my bad. She felt safe because there was the beam blocking, but I just R forward and deny it like that. So we're going to grab up this. Not ideal base. Ideally I have some AP, but we're just going to make the most of it. Grab the Catalyst. We'll never get poked out by Ori again right now. So we're going to be hard chilling. This is the benefit of this build. Makes the hard matchups a lot easier. I think that's like the biggest advantage of the build. Okay. All right. Gonna nicely get the push here. Very nice. And we're in an amazing position right now. We got 3 stacks on the Darksteel. We're gonna try to keep that. So next objective is gonna be the dragon. Gonna get some deeper vision right now as well. I need to wait for my R and Flash to come back up before I can do anything. Because otherwise I might get Rengar ganked. And that's the only way to still lose the lane. Rengar shows bot, so I can now contest. Since I'm level 9, I can just do this and nuke the wave. Force her to respond. Dodge out on the W. Okay. It's alright. We got a pot ticking. We get a lot of HP back from the... Roa. We'll just reset right here. I don't want to get Rengar ulted. It was a good play by the Orianna. Very strong ult. Oh my god, my top side is getting clapped. It's going to be a tricky one, huh? Alright, so most importantly, we need to try to snowball through bot. There's one problem, is that enemy is getting all the dragons and everything, right? You're getting all the objectives, and that's a pretty big issue. I don't know if that's winning. That's probably winning. Damn. Well played by the enemies. We are constantly killing the Jinx on bot though. We gotta keep doing that. So Blitz is jobless at the moment. He's gonna be resetting. I can hit the turret a bit. It's okay. Okay, we get the W back up. So Ori has no R now. This is probably the hardest part of the lane. Maybe I can push mid and dive bot. Good chunk. Nice dodge. I'd love to like kill her here, but I don't have any cover, so we just have to try to dive bot here. Can't hit. Sucks. Okay. Seems like Fiora ported bot. It's getting stuff done there. It's alright. Good flash. Beautiful kill. I knew she was going to try to do it because she was sprinting forward into me. So that's a big pickup right now. Can work with that. Do I need to port bot? No, no need to port bot. What we can do is we can ask Kayle to commit. No? Okay, well. It's fine. I think she could have went mid. I could have just taken over bot, but it's alright. I don't mind staying mid for a bit longer. We can kill the Fiora probably. Yeah, she's inting. Nice. That's nice, that's nice. Okay, so the benefit of this build as well is that it's so hard for me to die. In a sense that Rengar doesn't one-shot me anymore. I'm in a much stronger position. Okay, I knew I couldn't die there, or he had no R. I really want to get towards bot. Need to play one more mid lane wave though. You got blue. We will now turn into bot. Not sure who killed Jinx. Maybe the Singed. Maybe he's a beast. Ooh, look at that. Nice little flowers. Not sure what's going on in mid there, but... Good chunk. She's also got no minions to heal upon. We're basically ending her side lane with trading ults here. She can't continue anymore because she doesn't have the HP to stack it up on minions anymore. Now she's gonna do that though. Any helpers on bot here? It's okay. We have to play it careful. Like, dying to her is a mega sin. Not sure where she went. Maybe she hid in a bush. Not sure. We got that one. Let's see if I can reset here. Looks like we get the dragon. And now I can open up top. Yo, this guy's has taken my lanes, dude. And now we can potentially play the Rift. If we can play Rift, that's big. If we can get both objectives, it's really big. I got R coming up in 10 seconds. Very R-aligned champ, of course. I got R, so I'm pretty safe here. Yep, looks like she pushed that wave in deep. I'd love to have vision over that thing. Looks like they're not on it. So I can't enter to top unless I have vision. Oh, it's bad. Guys has free hitting though. Okay, he is also free hitting, it seems like. Okay, we blocked out our TP. Sinch is going to get a lot for that on bot. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, nice play. You gotta be careful for Rengar ult. I'll catch that. Excuse me. So the next objective is now going to be the Alticon. Like, the Rift is now a bonus. It doesn't really matter that much anymore. Oh my god, that was way too close. Okay, so we're going to be opening up to mid. Look at the location of the side lane waves, guys. We do not need to be attending any side lane wave right here. So we can just open up through mid. Try to get control, vision control with our team. If you get mid lane control, you can control both sides of the of both sides of the map. So that would grant us control over both objectives. That's why getting the mid prior right now is so important. And I would love to have my team around me, with me, to help me secure the prior on the next wave. This is also a place where you can just brute force as Ahri. You need to have prio. Where's our support? Okay, so we got the prio now. We can turn this Alticon. Freest Alticon of our lives. Freest Alticon of our lives, by the way. Rengar showed top side. We have full control bot side. Freest Alticon ever. Sacrifice top. And get Alticon back for it. We'll be pushing the wave. We're not intending to fight the Jinx there. I know that the Rengar is probably topside. We're easily trading the objectives, making sure that the enemies are always responding towards us. And we're very happy trading like that. So amazing, amazing call. Give up the Herald and potentially top. And make sure that... What the fuck did I just witness? It's fine. It's a cinched. We're just going to be pushing mid. We're going to be playing mid into bot. That's where the real game's at. And even if Sinch dies, it's whatever. He killed the Ori. He did a great job already. I can potentially brute force on Jinx here. So Sin, we're really happy with what's happening because we are playing 2 lanes, they are playing 1 lane. That's really good for us. I can just hold my camera towards bot. And it's just really easy for you to just brute force. You can even dive, as you can see. I should have landed that one. I might just die because of that. I dodged the Rengar E. Really good dodge. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure I'm dead. And... oh, Sinch died. Fuck me then. That's annoying. We're fine though, but it's just annoying. She can't end for shit, so... I got no R, so I gotta be a bit careful she doesn't kill me. It's also quite important that my team doesn't die to the Rengar. So the reality with this build is like you definitely deal a lot less burst damage, but you are a lot stronger when it comes to these dives and just playing for that charm. Especially the Roa level up also gives you an extra point in the charm. And that's very valuable for Ahri because the charm duration gets increased. Chilling. Can potentially end, maybe? She's TPing. Let's just get the dragon then. I'm gonna be pushing top deep. It's a bit of a shit fest, but that's alright. Okay, we can now take the dragon. And after dragon, what we can do is we can actually play Nesh. Pushing the wave. Gotta be careful I don't get Rengar now. I do have R, so I'm feeling quite comfortable up here. If I can get to my Riftmaker spike, that is amazing. Let's keep pushing. We're running a bit low on mana, but I reckon we're chilling. Can probably take this this one right here. We got the level up as well. We have to back off. And then we just play for the Baron. Reset tempo and play Nesh. Maybe she's dead. If she's dead, that's free Baron. She may be baiting for the Rengar either. Oh, Rengar's in base. Big. Free Nesh. Clear the rift and just Nesh it up. Okay. In a big position. Let's be heading top. I don't deal any damage to the Baron anyway. And then we can siege top afterwards. Seems like the team does not want to be sieging top. That's alright. We'll reset with them, grab up this nice item, and we're going to be rock and rolling. So we're rocking with 4k HP almost. That's insane. I'll TP. I can't be later on tempo. Sport. I didn't want to TP on the wave because I might die. fuck is going on there? How can we just win? We didn't do much at the end, but we absolutely did our job. We helped Prio into Ori. We played a good lane. And eventually, even though the Blitzcrank gank did kill us once, got ourselves a beautiful game off into a nice little victory. That's the exact idea. The fact that I don't play with pings allows me to gather more information. It's a thing that helps me play better. A lot better. So that's the exact reason why I play without pings. Nice. Nasty wave state. Come at me, bruv. Come at me, bruv, Jaco. This guy up to? Damn. If that one lands, you're in a bit of trouble. What? That kills? Oh no. Worth as fuck. He just dealt insane damage to me, by the way. Wait, she doesn't have egg. Fuck did her egg go then? Gotta be a bit careful with this wave state. Fine, we traded a bit, so the wave state's now in a good spot. At least I hope. Yeah, wave's in a good spot. I knew we had no wind wall. My Nivea is struggling a bit, huh? So one thing that would be very OP is if I can stack up my Dark Shield while being tanky. That's something that's very OP. We're stacking up our mana flow band as well. This guy has some serious issues, by the way. Must be Marvin's, no? I'm home! No! Fuck me! I inted. Send it to him. Send it with love, though. Understand that it was said with love. Yeah, this guy has some problems, actually. Yo. I can farm myself, Lilia. What? I think he took the thing. He's full health, by the way. Look at him. Crazy situations here. How much do we need? 900. 900. Sup, Quinn? Quinny? Can also get the blasting one. We're gonna be alpha or beta, boys. Beta, beta. I don't know, my Q just got misclicked again. Am I safe? Yeah, Quinn stop, I'm safe. What? Why did my Qs not land? You know what the best thing of all of it is? Quinn moved and lost the wave for that shit. Quinn lost the full wave for that shit. I mean, every single time I play into Yasuo, I just win the game. Losing against that champ's almost impossible nowadays. The champ's good as fuck, but unless you're called Toast or something like that. Look at this guy. Like, what is he? Look at what he's doing. He's lost his mind in the process. These damn Yasuo players, man. They're all the same. You reckon he's frustrated? Yeah, of course. But look how he's playing. He's not managing the wave at all. He's went to top now. He's abandoning ship on mid. Matter of fact, I think he's gonna solo kill Gnar. What? Which skin is this? La Illusion Gnar. That's sick. The Banjo. Oh, whatever it is. That's a cool ass skin, actually. I should have bought Ruby Crystal instead of Refill. It's okay. Did the mousepad clean? I don't know. It still feels a bit off, but it's better than yesterday at least. Really, I should have ult him earlier. How do we fuck that one up? How did I fuck that one up? Ew! 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 So the issue there is that I forgot Quinn could quickly come back in the fly form. Come on, Anivia. Damn, the Anivia's not it. This guy might be rivaling Yasuo for most deaths in this game. He's pretty fucking dead. I don't know why they went away from each other. If they just stick together, I think they always live. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can't face check. Okay, Queen shows mid, that means I can push. Damn. What's happening here? How do we lose? This build's OP! It's actually OP, the build. Yeah, you just can't die on this shit now, no? Can you? Dying impossible challenge. I absolutely thought you were trolling, SCGG. I 100% thought you were trolling. But I'm an open-minded guy. I'm trying it anyway. We're gonna win every single game today with this build. What do you reckon, guys? No losses, only dubs challenge. What do we got here? Ah, we got a new wave coming in. My bad. That's some bullshit. Come on, Jin. Yeah, so it's dead again. Jane? What the fuck is Jane? Yo, yo, yo. Lilia. Wat machen we daar? Oh, fuck me. Oh, my bad. Could Yasuo could R that shit. Oh! I am just always out there if I R earlier, but I forgot Yasuo could R on Queen E. So it's a fucking knockback. Do they have drags? No, I can't believe it. Is it worth you selling Dorans? I think for this item it is. Fuck yeah. Pretty much the same stats, but better. Let's fix top lane wave. Yeah, it's like Pokemon. I don't know which one. I don't hear the music myself, because that doesn't make me game better. That's bullshit wind wall, by the way. How do we miss that one, Jin? This Anivia is a specimen, dude. So I'm getting so much XP. And my Roa is gonna level up as well. And she's actually competing with Brand King. Nice. Now we're 16 and we're gonna level up to 17 with the Roa. That's insane. I mean, she's just dying all the time. How do you have 8 deaths as Anivia? That's so much base damage, actually. You got 40 extra base damage. That's high, no? Hey, give me some more of these battle mages, dude. Where you dominate on Phil Piss. Nah, what pisses me off is if I end the game. Oh yeah, if I'm out of field, I'm also pissed if I lose. Because I hate being out of field because I don't learn anything. So that's it basically. Trying to move challenge. Oh my god. Trying to keep my life with Roa! Roa! Yes, boys. Roa just saved me there. Oh, what the fuck? I'm running into them. Roa! Oh my god, it's a complete Roa gap, actually. Yo, look at this. It's a complete... No, it doesn't mess with Ahri's wave clear that much. Sometimes you'll clear wave at level 7, but with this build you won't. But that's okay, because it doesn't really fucking matter. What do I buy next? Well, the Zonia's item is way too good at it, actually. Let's just go Zonia's, it's way too good. Oh, tank items are so OP. I'm inting. I should be on side, pushing waves. Here we are. The Roa machine's calling. We want our health back, boys. He's cleared the wave. Yeah, imagine I just ulted into a Swain. I ulted into a Swain. And it didn't do anything. Hey, I'm not hitting a single ability, but she's dying. How about that? She's just dying to my fucking burn. I missed my charm. I missed both Qs there, and she just dropped.